What's up, Grimlong, you two nosy? Other people. Some midnight in here. Classy. Are we live? No. No. We are not live. This is pre-recorded. Pre-recorded. We just knew that we needed to go live at 9:02 a.m. But we got a pretty mid-range build for you guys today. This one is an 8500G with the 9060 XT. So she's an interesting build. Very interesting. Pre-recorded chat too. Yes. Yep, I can see you, Bruman. Today, YouTube's working still. We're on a streak of 2 days of YouTube working. Thank you, Drummer in a Box and Joe Biden for the first time chat. You're an interesting build. You think so, boy? You like my build? You like what you see? Anyways, guys, let's get serious. Let's get back on track here, okay? Let's get back on track. But thank you, Drummer in a Box. We got 14 months at tier 1 subscription, guys. We need you all to save up money, save up your subs. I just made a post on. I'm trying to remind everyone. 48-hour live stream is going to be next this upcoming month. So February 20th, we are pushing it back a week because Valentine's Day. We all have significant others who'd probably kill us if we decided to do a live stream instead of spending Valentine's Day with them. So instead of the second Friday of the month like it normally always is, and it's okay because this isn't a normal stream anyways, it's a 48-hour live stream. We're starting the third Friday of the month. Matt will be here in just a minute. But yeah, it's gonna be really sick. There's gonna be 5 of us this time because this time, as long as nothing changes, we're gonna have Jonah a part of the stream. So it'll be Jonah, Zach from Toasty Bros, Zach from PCBros, Matt, and myself. That's 5 whole people. So this one's gonna be pretty crazy. I think there will definitely be a lot more interactions because there's probably not a lot of games that we're gonna be able to play with 5 players. So I think because of that, you guys will probably get a little bit more maybe talking while we're gaming than normal. 5 people's holes. There will be 5 holes to destroy on stream.
5 holes to destroy.
10 if you count. You know,
oh, look at all these subs. Wow, that was going crazy to start. That may be something if they want to do it later in the night. I'm just not a huge fan of doing the D&D stuff. So if McAllister wanted to come in and do it with the guys, then that'd be my breakdown.
Really, I say really, it's mainly up to McAllister.
If he wants to do that again.
I would say, because whenever we do the 40, like when we do the 6-hour stream, those are short enough now where like everybody, it's fun to be involved. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to really miss a whole lot with 48-hour. There's times where you're like, I'll sit out.
I'll sit out on
I'm good.
I'm good. I'll sit there.
We'll all have those moments. We're going to be sleeping during certain times, but it's nice because you guys will never get any downtime. Between the 5 of us, and we worked with 4 of us last time, and the not most ideal conditions because I was like, dying even more at the time. You know, we were able to keep you guys entertained for all 48 hours. So, and
that's the goal.
Our other thing too is we didn't. Our whole goal is not to leave the office, and also we couldn't at the time because we didn't have a good way to.
Now
this time we can.
And you all can come on, and we can have some audibles where you all just like you never know during the stream. Someone brings up something, we're like, hey, we could go do that if you want us to. And there's whatever you can wear your pajamas if you want to. Wear your pajamas. Yeah, Zach reviewed setups in the middle of the night. I remember that because that was one of the things.
That
was
is
the setup
still
review
scheduled
section.
for 2 a.m.
It's still scheduled for 2 a.m. for Zach. Morning, bros. I lost my glasses in Walmart. Social whole store. I can't find them. Thing I got a second pair. Omar is just some. Omar, you're such a character, Omar.
This question. What's the price range for today's PC? So this one's gonna be for sale at PCBros.tech. Obviously, with new pricing, don't cringe too much. It is gonna be expensive
because RAM.
Oh yeah, because 32 gigs of RAM and we got a 512 gig SSD, a 1 terabyte hard drive. We were looking at $1,500.
Yep.
So, yeah, she's expensive for it just being a few months ago we would have just called this like a, 1080p like mid-range gaming PC. Now it is what I would consider to be like a mid-range PC at that price.
No hard drive.
Oh yeah, we don't have one right now.
We don't do.
I'll find one. Field trip to Grimm's house to do a personal setup review. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's okay.
I'm good off that. Matt, can you give the camera a little smooch on Valentine's Day? All right, I got you. Got you, Ernie. His stories got. You know what? That is. What if he actually is just an AI that's been deployed, and then I'm gonna get an email like a few months later, being like, "Hey, so have you enjoyed our Omar model?" I was saying like,
that would be insane.
They're saying his stories are all AI. Something can't be happening to him. I was like, "Have you enjoyed our Omar AI model?"
We're thinking about expanding him into other streams.
I promise no AI. I don't know. That sounds like something an AI would say.
Hey, if you guys had like this Omar guy in your old streams like asking really long questions, I'd be like, we're not the only ones.
Yeah, Omar, do you watch?
Stop it.
Ah! Sorry, chat. No hard drive? Isn't that even better?
It'll have a 512 gig. I really, it's more just because honestly, charging, like, listen, I don't like the prices that we're having to charge. So if we do, I'm like, I want to add
value.
every little bit of thing we can. So at least 1.5 terabytes of storage makes it a little more appealing.
Guys, when the heat's in here, the static is insane.
It's dry, low humidity.
It's very dry.
Yeah, the stream's bugging out because we're shocking things.
Yeah, we're literally shocking the camera over and over again.
That poor camera. It didn't even have a fighting chance.
No, sir. I never noticed it. I thought the Verizon, I have Verizon.
When was this?
Like 5 o'clock yesterday, I think. There was like basically the entire East Coast had like an outage.
Huh.
I never noticed, but I'm trying to think what I was doing at 5 o'clock. I was cooking dinner, listening. I was probably on Wi-Fi, so I probably just never noticed it. It was on SOS for hours? Huh.
Dude, we had a 1 terabyte Samsung 2.5-inch drive, and obviously that's worth like what, like $90 to like $100 right now. And so the SATA data cable broke off, and so I ended up, I've never done this before, but I had to cut the edges of the SATA cable off. Because there was no way, basically if you try to plug it in, like the actual drive itself was missing all the plastic. So the pins were still there, but there was nothing to like hold it in, you know?
Yeah. And
glue wouldn't work because it needs pressure. So for the first time I soldered a SATA cable directly onto a SSD and I tested it and it worked.
Beard guy, I would say YouTube live streams work a lot differently than YouTube like video content. It doesn't get pushed in the same like algorithm. It's like in a live feed for most people. People who are looking for live content are going to find live content. So us titling like a clickbait title for our PC building morning live streams won't really do much.
Yeah, XCOM, it's one of those things where, yeah, we sadly, I wish we had an abundance of money to where we could have bought like a lot of inventory before. I mean, we'd run out eventually, but it just sucks because a lot of these companies, they're still running off of product and inventory that were contracted and promised, and you know, they spent probably millions on. We basically almost instantly, basically every time a price goes up for you guys,
we feel it immediately.
We are immediately paying it and feeling it, sadly.
So there's no gap there. We are literally just straight from the places you buy.
Yeah, I mean, like the gap that we didn't really used to have much of a gap because the only thing those companies were getting were just some bulk discount prices. Now it's like they got bulk discount and they're making way more profit.
That is true. I think with Toasty Clips, the strategy I think we're going for, at least right now, and I think as it keeps growing, it would be good to do more with it, especially with the live streams, is make them very searchable PC specs so people can be like looking up a PC build, like I want this spec configuration. They look it up, our VOD pops up.
And they see the full thing.
So, and then also just
uncut.
Doing like kind of a clickbaity title won't help with search, so.
Look, we just want the streams and these videos to be like Matt and I, uncut.
Uncut.
You know?
How come those SSDs are still expensive as NVMe SSDs?
It's just the shortage, basically. I mean, well, I don't even know what you want to call it. At this point, I'm like the shortage, the fake price hike, the scam.
We're at that point in the shortage where everything's a conspiracy, guys.
Yeah.
Everyone, it's like the denial, being upset, and then the realization. Yeah.
My realization is that I think some of this is BS. Because at least with like the crypto mining phase, it made sense. You know what I mean? Like, there was profit right away.
I guess it depends on what your definition of BS is. Like the crypto mining thing, there was physically no products like they didn't exist. Like the products didn't exist. I guess with this, you kind of are thinking like it's being projected like there's no physical things, but it's more or less saying they've already allocated any future production to like people already. So in their mind, the theoretical stuff that's not there yet is already gone.
Did you see like that meeting for the Open AI? Was it the CEO, where he pledged on like a live thing, 1.5 trillion. It's some type of investment basically, and one of the guys goes, "You guys only made like about 20 billion last year. Where are you getting this money from?" The guy goes, "We can sell all your shares right now, man." He's like, "You don't have to be a part of this." And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You can
like
sell
that
it.
is.
It's all gone. It's all fake money.
But I'm just like, it's just crazy though, saying like, because they haven't been a company for that long.
Nope.
And it's like all of a sudden they're like, yeah, we have 1.5 trillion we can pledge to you guys.
Another micro and full size.
Is it? Oh
Yeah.
shit. So I think originally I thought I was getting the Cypress 3 every time I got one of these. So there's that. You know what, guys? We're no different than a pre-book company at this point. Okay,
Yeah,
we're
we
just
are.
like all of them.
We're just doing what we can.
But also, I just didn't pay enough attention because I totally could have gotten full size. Did I write M on this one? I need to know.
Yeah, if you wrote M, then you thought you were eating micro.
Because yesterday I did the same thing. I did.
There you go. 5 is bigger than 3.
Yeah, it really is. Like literally. Yeah, well, and yeah, that was the thing too. Was see, like at least during that time, we knew very much why there was the shortages, and it wasn't really just
Which
Bitcoin.
is all the companies doing their own shit. Like,
what is
the
it?
companies are causing the shortages. It's
Oh,
not really
yeah.
like environmental factors.
No, but like during COVID, it made sense because
Yeah.
it was like, oh, everyone in China is like not working and people are like dying, so it's kind of a big deal. With this, it's like we had like some of the best pricing we've had in a long time. Like last year and the year before?
Yeah.
Like we were looking really good. Things were on track. People were happy, and then just out of nowhere, they're just like AI.
AI. L Twitch.
I almost feel like maybe during COVID, they kind of maybe the PC companies, a lot of them changed their mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In case you didn't know, it's not just AI money. It's all fake. It's all fake. Yes, exactly. The money isn't real. I think people are learning because it's such a massive scale. How these big corporations, they literally are just like it's all imaginary, like monopoly money.
They all operate. They're like the U.S. currency, the world.
I think
currency.
it's always been like this. It's just I think it's on a scale now where people are actually being impacted by their actions, and everyone's just like, wow, this is how business works at this scale. It's insane. It's all fake money.
Yeah, I just at least hope consumers keep kind of doing what we're doing and at least kind of complaining and letting the companies know, like, hey, we'd really like some consumer product too, guys.
Oh God, someone said Omar's name 3 times. He's already been in here, so you can't summon him again.
Omar. See, he was just here.
He was just here. Me Omar, me Omar, me Omar.
Me Omar.
Me Omar, me Omar. Roswell 650 sending modular power supply. IAN.
Hell yeah.
Is Toaster a PC company or do you also sell Macs? Well, okay, we need to give Beard Guy the lesson here because I don't think Beard Guy really follows along what's happening. So, first of all, company structure. Toasty Bros, which you see on the YouTube channel, is our social media business. So basically, we make YouTube videos, we make content. That is what Toasty Bros is. We have another company called PCBros, which is the one that we're building this PC for, that sells the PCs. So it's kind of they are basically the same in terms of like ownership and all the stuff that goes on with the two businesses, but PC Bros sells the computers, Toasty Bros makes the videos.
Yeah, Toasty Bros just think of Toasty Bros as advertising company, PC Bros is retail.
Yep. So yes, PC Bros, they sell any computer, any chance, we sell whatever. We don't keep Macs in stock, but we do trade-in offers where people bring in stuff and sometimes they'll buy MacBooks, we'll sell them. We sell whatever, really. PC Bros sells a lot of different PC parts. PC builds, laptops, all that other stuff.
I'd always be down to sell more Mac products. And there's been times where we've had a few on hand at a time for sale, but the main problem is like, it really sucks if anybody returns one because they're always a freaking Apple iCloud locked after that. And then they're basically just bricks to us.
Banking Bros owns everything, exactly.
The Bacon Bros.
Bacon Bros. You Brosy Corporation, that you can incorporate your other companies. This is confusing. Well,
Are you giving us business advice?
Are you trying to give us business advice? It's really not that confusing. We have 2 companies, both own the same. They just 2 separate names.
Yeah, they're even in the same building. Like
They're in the same building.
It's pretty straightforward,
So they're
actually.
just 2 different businesses. That's
You know,
all it
I would
is.
argue compared to other businesses,
It's
we have
very
one of the most
straightforward.
simplest structures there is. You know, actually, Berman, you're kind of silly.
You're kind of being silly.
Get over here, screw.
Grim, you wouldn't want to do that. The thing is about the D&D sessions that we do here, especially with McAllister, it is like the most not, I would say someone who's really professional at D&D. McAllister's very patient with it.
Yeah, and McAllister does a really good job too.
He does a really good job making it to where people who don't have a lot of experience with D&D have a good experience. I wouldn't really recommend doing it. And also, we have so many people here already.
Yeah, we
do not need any more people for the 48-hour stream. We have plenty of people. We're gonna have people with 4 people. There are still times where people sat out for things. With 5, there's gonna be even more of that. So we really don't need more people in here.
So one thing I can tell you about Matt and I these days is we get enough. We deal with people all day.
There's enough people in here.
We definitely do not want to go out of our way to bring in more. We're not the type who are like, we need more people, more fun.
More. No, we're fine with what we have. Fine with our little daycare. Also, one thing,
and our nursery and our elderly home.
To recircle back to the whole Mac thing, the one thing that's made it hard to sell Macs, honestly, is how great Apple Silicon is right now. It has such good resale value. So like the thing is, back with older Intel laptops, they were still good, but you were buying them at a really good discount where you could actually have profit margin to sell them again if you make them up. But nowadays with M1s and M2s, those are like 5-6-year-old laptops. They still sell for a crazy high margin, or like even on trade-in, they retain their value really well.
Well, and the other thing too is you almost, that's about as old as you want to go now if you're trying to sell.
Yeah, you don't want to go with the Intel ones anymore.
I mean, at that point, most of them can't even get the latest iOS, which, you know, I would say that's like a slap on the wrist Apple moment. Like I wish that they would offer a little more support, but that's just how they roll.
We're not doing 6 people. They want more people, says chat.
No, that's horrible.
That's horrible.
We're not even, by the way, like, I don't know if you heard, we're not even set on doing D&D. Like, yes. Matt's not even interested. Yeah. I'm like just it's fun to me and I'd like to do it. I did buy my own custom dice. I've never used them, so I would love to do it. But
that's I'm also, if they want to add it.
Yeah, I'm also not, like, it's really, we're not doing it without McAllister.
Yes.
So if he doesn't want to do it, then we just want to do it.
It would just be one of those, again, where he would want to do a D&D session with you guys during...
We're also just, D&D is one of those things where for guys who don't play, it's very uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. Like even for me, it's uncomfortable. McAllister, at least because we're with him every day, we've known him for what, 6 or 7 years now? Fuck! We've known him for like a long time. He's very open and like, I will be goofy in front of you all and not hold back and be scared. So we feel like we can as well. Having a random person or random people join in honestly just makes it feel cringe and really hard for us to want to like be ourselves, you know? Yes. And I feel like that's part of D&D is being yourself and expressing your fantasy self.
Expressing your kinks.
Yeah, you know, I felt like it might sound like that.
Yep, this 8500G is getting a 360mm AIO. But what if we told you we got these AIOs for free, baby?
Free!
So we're passing it on to you guys.
Free! I'll tell you what, when I'm thinking about it, if McAllister shows up early, we'll even ask him if
he wants to do it.
And if he says no on stream, do not step in and say, I'll do it.
Yeah,
screw you.
No.
I'm just kidding. We do appreciate you guys trying to help. We just letting you know it's not something we're interested in.
Nope. All right.
And no means no, chat.
Question once again, is this the same deal where this AIO is not going up top?
Did it not fit up top last time?
I don't think so. Based on looking at this, I don't.
You know what? This is the case it's not even supposed to fit an AIO. I remember this now. They say it has no AIO support.
So
but it looks like it could fit up front.
So I need to pull all the fans off, or what are we doing?
Let's just see if it'll even fit.
Okay.
I'll take the fans off. I know it won't fit up top. Nerding out in D&D. Yeah, that's kind of how D&D is.
New Year's resolution is the PC market to get better.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be the same thing for the next 2 or 3 years. We're like, yeah, get better, get better.
I don't know, man. The one thing that's like killing me about the AI company, well, not even just AI, just like NVIDIA, OpenAI, Crucial, or Micron, is you keep seeing like the CEOs or big people being like, guys, I don't know what you have said about it. And I'm like, can you guys at least just say like, we understand why you guys are upset. We're not making as much stuff for consumers. We're having trouble making it. There's shortages of it. We're sorry.
The part of me that worries, and the one thing that I've noticed a lot, is with the pricing of hardware. They think they're doing a service to people by getting rid of the ability for them to build their own stuff. and they're trying to make it more like, they think consumer friendly is like handing them something easy that they can run and use on their own. I'm worried that they're really trying to make it to where there is no consumerism when it comes to building your own PC, parts, individual stuff, and making it where it's only pre-built systems or systems, honestly, that are designed for cloud computing use. Like, they're building out all these data centers. They're going to use it for cloud computing where nobody actually owns their physical hardware and it's all remotely done, which I worry about that.
It's scary. Okay, it looks like this could fit. See the...
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty confident that'll work.
So then
Let's do the alternating screws.
Okay. Yep, all-in-one liquid cooler, AIO.
Yeah. Brewman, out of curiosity, I feel like you answer sometimes. Are you into like PC building? Because I know you said you randomly discovered us. What, I don't know, I need to know more about you.
And honestly, all-in-ones, you say they're e-waste. That's kind of a weird term to say for an all-in-one liquid cooler. They cool better than hunks of aluminum. They're more efficient when it comes to that. Obviously, yeah, they do have issues, and they're kind of a finite product that'll eventually die, but let's talk about that fan on a cooler that'll eventually die. It's mechanical, it'll die. But liquid coolers, from our experience, if they're gonna die within the first couple of weeks, maybe month of use, and because it's a bad pump. But then after that, they outlive the PC that they are built in.
Yeah, we have had many PCs come in like on trade-in and stuff where they've had pumps that are like 10+ years old that are still going.
And it's just fine, and
we
it's cooling
leave
just
it on.
fine. So it's really a matter of, and it's just an aesthetic choice. I know there's a lot of, I like to call them PC building purists from the old days that are like, no, I need it to be a hunk of aluminum. I need it to be this old standardized stuff. But there is a bit of a like aesthetic thing when it comes to PC gaming, and people like these looks of AIOs. They look cool. They look fancy. Liquid cooling is just cool.
There's also like some theoretical advantages too. I say theoretical, they can be real. One is sound.
Yeah.
If you have a good pump on your cooler, in theory, that could be the loudest thing on your build. Especially if you like do some fan tuning and like some fan curves, which is really quiet. Another thing is you can get cooler temps typically. I say can. Most of the time you do.
Most of the time you do, yeah.
Most of the time you do. As long as it's routed right and it's a good AIO, compared to even like some of the best like, what's that brand? Noctua tower coolers, you will get better temps.
You build it for personal use?
We build them for business. You don't build them for business, just personal. Yeah,
I mean, I feel like most of you here are like that.
You were cooling a 1400K and you had an air cooling, it was loud. Yeah, that's tough.
That's tough.
You would need a big hunky cooler for that. See, I'm not scared to cool like a 9800X3D on like just a decent sized air cooler, but when I hear like i9, I'm like,
i9s are scary. All right, let's see if this works.
And the PSU went bad and your AI went bad? That's unlucky.
That's very unlucky.
Hey, Berman, did you say you have a custom loop? You really?
Huh?
I will disassemble my custom water cooling loop because it was cumbersome in test, which I can find, so I don't care about sound. You have a custom. How do you not know more about PCs? I mean, maybe you do, and we're just being crazy. Yeah. I'm just surprised you didn't know what an AIO was. You have a 420 mil on it. Dang, your i9 draws 300 watts. That is insane.
That 14900KS I have, I'm surprised it hasn't like melted itself.
It's just crazy. It's like so inefficient.
It is incredible.
Just comparatively, I know that they're really good. I mean, crazy performance. I'm like, it's just crazy to think like a 9800X3D or 7000X3D. I feel like don't go above what, like 140, 150 watts?
Yeah. No, my PC is the loudest one in the office. You can hear it just revving up randomly.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows what fan curves that thing's even running.
Dude,
probably stock BIOS ones. That's what I hate about stock BIOSes, and I don't understand how they don't pre-program this a little more, but stock BIOSes, their fan curves aren't curves. They're usually stairs, they're steps. So they go from one speed instantly up into another speed when they should be a smooth linear curve. So then you don't hear your fans revving up and down. But for some reason, every motherboard comes as steps, which I hate. I wouldn't recommend Cooler Master Elite. That's what we're building with right now. No, so the thing is, X-Account, these coolers are basically free with the purchase of, I think, CPUs that we had bought. So it's like, I mean, and this is 8500G. This comes with a stock cooler. Instead of a stock cooler, it's in a 360 mil. This is the way I like to use like the free stuff is like...
Make them overkill for
stuff that won't hurt.
Yeah.
Prefer escalators? That'd sound horrible.
Escalators.
I keep always silent from Gigabyte fan speed set, but only compliant for $1,600 Micro Center pre-built at Black Friday.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. That sounds conspiracy. That's a good price if you got that for so a 9000X 3D, 32 gigs of DDR5, 1 terabyte SSD, and a 9070 XT, 750 watt power supply. So that was a whole pre-built that you got for 1,600.
All right, so I can do.
You guys ready to never see those prices again?
I was able to get these top two and one middle one in.
Okay. Are there any other ones open? I mean, it's sturdy.
Let's try.
I was just wondering if there's any other ones maybe I can try to like.
Oh wait, this one. There we go. And a bottom one.
That's pretty good.
Valid.
Honestly, with how tight it is in this case, it ain't going nowhere. I have an AC on full blast right next to me, so some fan noise isn't a problem. That's how I feel too, actually. Like I know, I say shout out to our boy Jonah. He really just is all about getting everything perfect, but like I know he doesn't like his build making any noise at all. Like even though he can't hear it with his headphones on, I'm more of the type where like I sleep with fan noise. You know what I mean? So like for me, it's like I don't know. The idea of an AC unit just sounds nice. I like the sound of it.
What do I do with these?
So we can still put them up top.
Okay.
With this guy, we can daisy chain.
Daisy chain.
We probably can't. Let me see. Actually, we might be able to even do the back one.
Omar, boys, I'm hoping our trip doesn't get canceled.
Uh-oh.
Should I explain news talking about something in the Middle East? Yeah, I know there's a lot of stuff going on right now with that.
There's a lot of stuff going on all over the world.
There's always that kind
That's true. There always is stuff going on, but
yeah.
That's the sucky part about becoming an adult is I don't really think the world's gotten any worse. I just think that like you become more sentient.
You become more aware of
everything
that's happening.
You start to listen to the news, you know?
You're not just like going to play Modern Warfare 2 with your Doritos and your...
You're playing Modern Warfare in real life.
You're like, wow, Modern Warfare, here we go.
Going from playing on Xbox 360 to being deployed.
Just wait, there's going to be some boomer in chat who's going to say, no, the world is worse right now.
Or there's going to be the boomer in chat who says, no, the world's way better. Like, do you know how good this, the current state of the U.S. is going? And I'll be like, oh, no, I didn't know it was that good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, why are you running a full lap? See, you can, the whole server rack thing, like, you can optimize those for home use with quieter fans. Like, you don't have to have, like, an OG server rack running Molex fans going, Ree!
Do you really have that room? Are you just way more of a tech enthusiast than I would have thought? I went from thinking you, like, really weren't into, like, PCs and didn't know much to, like, now I'm like, okay, dude, do you know more than us?
Yeah, we saw that Solomatic. 5070 Ti and 5060 Ti 16 gig are in production.
Yeah, it's very sad because I feel like they haven't been going for that long, comparatively.
Well, I'll be curious to see what AMD's doing because that would make the 9070 XT like
very
the only
appealing.
Viable like.
I can tell you what they're gonna do. They'll be charge whatever they want.
They can charge whatever they want for it, honestly, yeah. Because 5080s are up to $1,400 again. 5090s are impossible to get. 5070s right now are $549, but I would not be surprised if those go up to higher 600s on average. And then 9070 XT right now, I think they're still around $700. Those will probably get into like $850 territory. And then you're gonna be like, that's the only 16 gig car that you can get.
Yeah, and there's still gonna be people who really, I mean, I respect it. I'd still want a 16 gig if I could get it. Yeah. That's what my 5080 is. Remember earlier in the year thinking I'm gonna get more VRAM maybe. Maybe the 5080 Super will come out with like 20, 24 gigs. And now I'm like, I'm really glad I have what I have.
Cheapest one you've seen is $1,200 for a 5080, the PNY model. I like my 5060 Ti, even though it does implode on tasks occasionally. What does that even mean?
You know, one thing you guys can pat yourself in the back for is all the people in here that already have like 1, 2, or 3 builds, you know?
Yep.
It's like, good job getting it before the prices went up, guys. Okay.
No, I would hang on to your 6950 XT for sure.
Yeah.
Just hang on to that for a while.
I would just hang on like whatever you guys have, unless you have extra stuff that you just want to get rid of.
Or you get to a point where, even then, it's kind of risky. Let me hit the stream light. Zuma Doom. Nice.
That'll work.
But yeah, unless you can find a way, because the theoretical thing is the floor of older stuff too should go up in price a bit. I'd be curious what the used market's going to be like. I feel like this year, I don't think the used market, at least for like older gen stuff, is going to dramatically change too much until people start realizing, okay, well, I need to start buying used because I can't buy new GPUs.
Yeah, I do think as soon as we see new GPUs,
like be impossible to get, then we're cooked.
which it's sounding like is going to happen, which
Yes.
I just don't even, man. I just think it's funny because like all the things that people thought wouldn't be affected are now, I'm just like,
They're getting affected.
yeah. I mean, like the fact that you made that thing the other day, for example, about like power supplies and coolers. I'm like, and cases are probably gonna be next because they're made out of metal of sorts. Yeah, I'm just like, I genuinely just, I don't know. I'm just convinced that there's more going on than people are leading on. Like, I think the companies are just like, oh, we can charge more right now. Let's do it. And we got to give the consumers some type of reason we can charge more so they don't get mad at us.
Speaking of management, we need a 5070 Ti, it looks like.
Fuck. Well, wait for that email.
Yeah, we need to remove that thing, so I think that's an upgrade option still. That's going to be getting increasingly hard to get.
Oh, yeah. It's true. Let's buy all of them.
Well, see, you say that, maybe there'll come a time where you could 3D print your own memory at home and stuff. It'll get to the point where all the supplies to make that will be taken up by AI companies.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't be able to do that. Or these companies would be like, oh, I can do this myself. I'm going to take every single ability to do that. Boom.
This is the downside of being, kind of dependent on basically businesses. We're dependent as consumers on businesses doing what's right for us, which obviously never works out very good.
Yeah, everyone's going to play solitaire. Become solitaire pros.
Maybe that wouldn't be so bad. A little game reset.
The great game reset.
It's like the meme reset, chat.
I just traded a 2080 Ti and a 2080 Super, both running max temp and throttling and need to be repasted for 16 gig DDR4 3200. Good trade. That is not a good trade at all. 4 sticks of 16 gigs DDR4 for 2 GPUs. Are you saying 4x16? So that would be, was it 64 gigs? For 2 GPUs? It's not horrible, but I don't think that's even an amazing deal. But you know what is amazing? The word of the day.
Mm-hmm. And toasty deals. That's where you can find some good deals too.
Woo! Here comes the word of the day.
Serving it up. That's way.
Cloying. Cloying. C-L-O-Y-I-N-G.
I've never heard this word.
It's a new one. Cloying is used disapprovingly to describe something that is too sweet, pleasant, or sentimental. She finds the most romantic comedies cloying and predictable. So things that are too sweet, too pleasant, and too sentimental.
It's an extra standoff. Just like the last time we built in this case. I thought maybe it would move.
It didn't move. There you go, chat. Cloying.
Cloying cloth.
I like sweets. No, not physical sweets. Things that are like emotionally sweet. With a Y. C-L-O-Y-I-N-G. Cloying.
So it's like clothing.
I don't feel any smarter after that, Matt. See, the problem is you're not taking your daily dose. You got to be here on the regular. You get multiple doses in, then you're good. You feel me? You feel the vibe?
You'll slowly become sentient.
It's like all the weirdos on the internet bullying Kai Cenat because he's posting videos about how he's trying to improve his speech by like reading and like learning new words and stuff. And everyone's like, look at this guy trying to learn new words. And I'm like, what? Is that really the world we're in where people are like trying to better themselves and they're like, oh yeah, look at this idiot trying to read.
Now, one of my, I feel like I've said this a few times, but one of my favorite things is I get a lot of like, blue collar shorts. Yeah. And I saw one the other day where it was someone like remodeling something. I don't remember what, but like, they're painting, they're saying they're doing all kinds of things, they're wearing gloves, and like all the comments were like, you needed gloves for that pussy? And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, what's up with like people and like if you just want to protect your hearing or like your seeing or hands even, they're just like, wow, you're kind of a bitch.
These streams are my only form of education. Wow, I am so sorry. Oh, you're fucked.
Your IQ is probably going down as we speak.
You are screwed. Yeah, this is just being played in like a college class right now. This is the education that they're getting for the day.
It's getting played at our old high school right now. Instead of Rob Tracy, it's us.
Oh, it's us. God damn it. You ain't learning anything from us.
Wouldn't that be crazy if like, how we feared Rob Tracy? We said he's like so boring and all of them are boring. What if we became him?
No way Frog Slayer just said word of the day time. You missed your appointment.
Bruh.
Oh my God, you lost 5 IQ points.
Bruh.
You're done. You're done.
Bruh.
Cloying. Cloying is the word.
Like a cloying cloth. And it's when you're, what is it, gay and angry?
That, you know what that is, right? That is toxic masculinity right there.
Yes.
That's exactly what that is. I hear that phrase a lot, and that makes a lot of sense.
Yep, it's basically men being like, if you care about safety or like your health, you're
a baby.
You're a baby.
As they turn 50 and then they have cancer.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, I wonder what got me here.
Well, no, and the crazy part about men is like, even once they do turn that age and like they have back problems and they can't even work anymore, you know, they're on like permanent disability. I feel like a lot of them still, they'll be like, I'm in so much pain, but they still see the younger guys and they're like, man, when I was your age, I was, and I'm like, yeah, that's why you're like this, Grandpa.
Grandpa, don't you know that's why you're like this?
Look, I just popped my spine. I was talking and it popped.
The American dream. Yes, sir. Ooh, make us some French toast during the 48-hour stream? That'd be fire.
Yeah, we'll have to all figure out what we want to make, because I think, actually, I don't know if you saw, I just made a post on the PCBros community being like, hey, here's our current kind of like a layout of the schedule. You guys got any opinions? Should we add anything?
Anything you want.
That's the plan need to know, is that we'd probably bring in like the toaster oven and our hot plate. We have really everything we need here to make pretty good food. Last year, that was great. We ended up doing
little potato bowl.
Potato bowl, yeah. And I guess I can't remember. Did we do? Because that's the one part I remember is I did eat some. So did we do like half of it or like quarter of it is like with like fake meat? Or
yeah. So
okay.
I had I think we did either fake meat or because what I brought in was like crumbled sausage.
Yeah, I remember
like
that. We had that in the freezer forever.
So I put that in there with it on our side, and then yours probably had whatever other stuff you put in it.
It's probably crumbles.
Crumbles.
Veggie crumbles. Fried them up in butter and cast iron pan.
All I remember is we had way more food than we needed.
Yeah, no, it was good though. I think it all got eaten eventually. Yes. Remember, it all ended up on the table out there.
Yeah.
But the good news is we'll have, because now we have 2 people that work Saturday. It was just 1. So we'll have Jake and Tyler here, and there will be a 5th person. Yeah. So we'll probably need more food this time.
Yes.
When you cook on stream, wear only an apron. I mean, I knew you were kind of lightweight freak.
I know you freaky like that.
No, we literally feel your pain. Yeah, we always hear about how great it is. I just walked to Micro Center. I'm like, yeah, we drive 2.5 hours.
Which we might be doing here soon.
Yep, which is one way, by the way. 2 hours, 2.5, one way. So whenever we do want to go to Micro Center, it basically has to be an all-day affair. Otherwise,
it's not last minute we need to run to Micro Center. Nope, it's an all-day thing. Especially when we're driving into a big city and then we get stuck in traffic or we get stuck behind a convoy that literally added an extra hour and a half.
That was a very unfortunate time.
That was a very bad one.
That wasn't very regular, which, hey, I will say, if we do end up going to the other one, I don't think we'd probably be as likely to hit as bad of traffic.
No, I don't think so.
Me no think.
Actually, it's funny how it's like 2 separate areas, 2 different like states, and it's like
the same exact distance somehow.
It's literally like a 10-minute difference.
No, that was the biggest letdown, chat, was I remember they were like, hey, we want you to come to the new Micro Center. We're like, oh, it's going to be in Indiana. They'll probably be like, because we can get to Indiana from here, I'd say in as little as like 15 minutes.
But then it's all up in Indianapolis.
Yeah, which is 2 hours.
Yeah, and we're like, cool. Thanks.
And we still choose, just in terms of like our home Micro Center, the Sharonville one by far. It's the one that we hope that they never update. And I do think that I don't think it's like a money thing. I do think a lot of people
want to keep it.
Yeah. Because it has not been remodeled since probably the 80s. Like, it's basically an original Micro Center. There's not a lot of those left, to our knowledge.
You at the new Phoenix Micro Center? That one was pretty cool.
That was cool. It's yeah, if you want to know what it's compared to the other Micro Centers, most of the new ones have that layout.
Same style, yeah. The Indy one's just like it. Indy one was the first one we saw that was like that.
And it was weird to us.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, what is this?
We were like, what the hell?
Sharonville is the OG.
Yeah. No, Sharonville one felt like you're just in this retro tech heaven. The new one's kind of like, they're still really good. They don't have the same character. It kind of just feels like you're in like a Best Buy. A rundown Best Buy. I'm just kidding, it's not rundown.
I literally say 2 hours between 3 Micro Centers. Nice. This is the Cypress 5.
The wood screws might need to do some stuff behind the board.
That's why I unscrewed.
Oh, okay. Fan header at the bottom?
Yes. Run it.
Run it. Run thy pockets.
Hello?
Did it not poke out?
No. Oh, there it is. Oh, come here. Come back to me.
Come here, boy.
You got any more than that?
You're gonna have to tug on it a little bit.
Okay.
No, I don't. If you unscrewed the middle, it could. You get it?
Almost bent that fan header.
Yeah, if you unscrew like the middle, maybe like a couple of them, I can try.
Yo, what the? Okay.
It's a header.
The middle one just took the stand off with it.
No, we're able to screw the stand off back in probably.
Yeah.
Is that better?
That works. Yep. You're plugged in.
Okay, before you screw it back in. Another fan header at the bottom.
Yep.
Okay, and then we're gonna need some ARGB. I think this board should have a couple somewhere.
Bottom.
Is there two?
Yes.
I can send you both. I can send you Borf.
I haven't been watching Toaster as long, but I learned they love Okinos. That is true.
We do.
Okinos has been awesome. We always find back in the day, the first one was DIY PC. We've kind of done stuff with, I'm trying to think of some other ones. Monteg, when they first came out, was doing a lot of budget stuff. They haven't done as much. Is there any more on this ARGB header? Is that it?
Which one?
This one.
I can probably get you more, but
it's like not gonna plug in right now.
Okay, well, we need pliers now.
Yeah, Montec was one for a long time. Apevia with the Prodigy.
Yep. The only thing that really sucks about Okinos, and not for you guys, but as for us trying to buy like anything in bulk. Oh shit.
Do you unplug something?
Well, the little there's like you know how the daisy chain?
Yes.
It's like the pins are exposed, so I probably should put some tape on it, but now I can't see it. I don't know if you're able to see it.
I don't see
Or
it.
maybe if you unplug it, I can just pull it back.
It's unplugged right now.
I was gonna say.
Oh my god, we're getting bit spam.
No, what I was gonna say though is it sucks because so we've been buying the Okinos Aqua 3 in bulk, right? I have asked about every other case, like micro ATX. Every other micro ATX case they have, they're like they literally cannot get it for us, or colors. So basically, it sucks because we really we're still working with them, so I'm not trying to throw shade towards them, but every other case that I've asked for, they've been like, oh, we can't get that in the US. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
So we have to go on Amazon and buy the, for example, we're using for our new, what does Jonah call that build? The
Performance Plus?
Performance Plus that uses the Cypress 3. I have to go on Amazon and buy one at a time. And they only restock it every few days.
That one might just need to be swapped to, I know we already got the pictures and everything, but.
Yeah.
I thought we got that one DIY PC one, which is ultra wide.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? I know that there's another one we're trying to get. We just should have bought some ahead of time. Is a Zalman one, which we actually really like that. The Zalman, is it a P?
It's the P10 wood.
Yeah, it's a weird name though. It's like the P10, whatever the name of the wood is, it's weird. It starts with a Z. Zebra. The Zalman P10 Zebra.
HD audio.
Don't have that.
Oh. Like how Big Man's saying, stop using the weird bits button. Just yelling at people.
This is going crazy. I'm seeing a lot of those. Looks like Valentine's Day bits.
Kilobyte. Thank you for all the random biddies.
Oh yeah, I like that guy's name. I saw it the other day and I was like, that's a fire name.
Oh, and Huckling, thank you. Air Elite seems pretty good. Hawktua.
All right, front panels through.
You know what? All this started going downhill when Hawktua disappeared.
It's ever since her currency came out.
Yeah.
it started devaluing the U.S. dollar.
Yeah, we're cooked.
Air Elite seems pretty good. Which is that? Okinos?
Yeah, they have do they have an Aqua Air Elite?
I don't know about the Air Elite. I know the Aqua 3 Air and stuff like that, which is just the black version, with black fans.
Yeah.
I ain't know about no Air Elite. That sounds like Cooler Master. Speaking of Cooler Master, I know Zach at PCBros has a really cool video that's a dedicated case video coming out on Friday. I know you were part of that conversation where he's like, "Do you think I can move Jonah's video?" I don't know if you were part of that.
Are you talking about the showcase one?
What?
The showcase case? Or is it a different one? It's already out.
Is it?
Yes.
Then there's a different video.
Yes.
I think it's a benchmark. I think it's a benchmark that she wants to have on Friday. But he's like, do you think I'm allowed to like, can I move that? And I was like, well, what do you mean? I was like, you run the channel. He was like, well, Jonas, like his videos have to go live on Fridays. And I was like,
they don't have to.
Well, first of all, I'm like, I'm like, is he only gonna be uploading it to PCBros now? And like, secondly, I'm like, what do you mean they have to go? And he's like, well, that's just, he said that's like the best day for them. And I was like, don't, no. I'm like, you upload stuff when you want to. Move his videos around.
Yes.
He's like, well, do you think, should I ask him to put on Monday? I was like, no.
No.
I was like, you run the channel, man.
Yes, put it wherever you want it. He's just there to add extra. That's why I kept telling him, it was just like, this is not a like, this is not replacing anything or whatever. This is literally just extra.
I would be pissed if I found out someone was suing a monitor company for not sharing the foot support dimensions.
That's insane.
All I'm saying is every day I see like some type of court case that pisses me off, and that'd be one of them. All right, USB 3.
Here.
I genuinely think that's something that a lot of time and money is wasted on. I wish it wasn't as big of a thing. It's just suing. I feel like people will sue for anything they can find because they're like, I want a quick buck.
We're EST.
Hold on.
We're in Louisville, Kentucky.
EST for life, baby.
You know what I missed? The beef between Exacount and Kermit.
Dude, that was scary.
That was a good time.
It made me uncomfortable.
I've never seen Kermit so angry.
Kermit's he's a passionate
little frog.
He's a passionate little frog.
A little passionate little frog. Ribbit. I think he's here.
Oink.
What's up, Pixel? How you doing? We're balling.
Pixel.
Car show in the summer. I would imagine so.
Maybe even spring.
And spring. And normally I would do spring and fall is normally what we do. Because we don't like to do summer because it's really hot.
We may be doing another event really soon, but that's pending the landlords ever get back to me. And honestly, depending on what their answer is on that, it may affect the car shows, but we'll see.
Yes.
It's all about how ignorant we
did Did we do a car show again after that?
We did, and they never. Well, they never responded to my one message.
Yeah, they just said okay.
And to be fair, they didn't say anything bad about it.
They're really bad about. There's a lot of things that I've said to them, and they never respond. That management company just.
That was the reason why, like when you know, Unk. That's what we're gonna call him, Unk. When he asked me, I was like, dude, I don't know, man. I was like, I feel like they're either gonna say no or they're just not gonna respond, and then I'm gonna feel weird about it because I'm gonna be like, well, I gave them the opportunity.
Let's see what happens. Isn't suing? Yeah, it's literally the most American thing you can do is sue people.
Yeah, I don't know if any other country does. They just throw rocks and stone people, which honestly I wish we did. I'm just kidding. I don't wish we stoned people.
We're gonna stone people.
It's like someone's gonna clip that and be like, he believes in public execution.
Makes sense. That's why the stream is early. Yeah, West Coast people, this is an early morning stream. This is already a morning stream for us. So West Coast, yes, it's extra early morning.
But don't worry, the 48 hour, we will hit every single time zone multiple times.
We'll be there.
We're gonna be hitting different days.
You'll see us. You'll be hitting us from the back multiple times. What?
For the Aussies and stuff,
For the Aussies?
Multiple days. I'm saucing.
I do love that we bullied Jordan Fit back into changing to Jordan Fit.
Really quickly, too. He didn't really...
So what was the reasoning? Were you felt too tied down to the fit?
Did you just want to gain a little weight?
I'm getting ready for my job at the weed farm. Nice.
Who is Jordan Fit?
No.
Oh, I was like, what? Hey, really? That's crazy. I saw, isn't it like, I don't know if it's official or not, isn't it like getting lowered to like a different class? It's like a class 3 or whatever they call it. I have no clue what the class is.
Federally or is it?
Federally, yeah.
Huh.
It doesn't, I don't think it changes. I think it's more of like if somebody commits higher crimes with it, I guess they get less trouble or something. I don't know. I know that state-wise, though, they said it'll have like, I don't think it has any effect. Maybe chat, I'm sure some of y'all are stoners will correct me. But I did see, though, I heard that like they're doing in the state of Kentucky specifically, and maybe federally, I don't know, but I heard something about hemp.
They're making it worse.
Way worse, yeah.
Yeah, they're literally going to make it like on the same class as heroin.
Which I don't
understand.
Which makes
no freaking sense.
Because like most people don't even use hemp as a drug. It's like a building product.
Yeah, no, the hemp and all the CBD. It's honestly, and this is a conspiracy theory, but it's really just liquor companies. Liquor companies like bourbon here are getting really frustrated with a lot of people are buying those like CBD drinks and CBD products and not drinking as much. Like sales of liquor has like gone down.
I'm sure it's like with cigarettes too.
Yeah.
I bet that like between vaping and like alternatives, they're probably way down.
And the state of Kentucky's industry is horse racing and bourbon. Like that is the major thing. So they're lobbying to just try to ban those products.
Which is, I think it's one of the most messed up things you can do for like humanity.
Yes, it is ridiculous.
Basically choosing money over like for good.
Yeah. Ridiculous. They already made it to where you can't buy those CBD like drinks at events anymore. It's legal to sell them at events. You can only buy them in stores. And
you don't know like a crazy weird hack that you know I have some like friends and even some family who does is there's a lot of websites where you can buy like by the pound. It's THCA, but like literal flower by the pound and have it delivered to your door for very cheap from other states.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't understand how it is legal or why, but I'm just you know, for anyone who's looking, a little crazy hack out there. I don't know the name of any of the websites, but I know that I don't think they're hard to find.
Today's sponsor.
What's the one that Zach Conagru Farms?
Yes.
That was one that was always in the hub.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Chat. R.I.P. Well, some of you guys are probably like, what do you mean R.I.P.? R.I.P. for us.
Can I get 2 power supply screws, please?
I ain't making an account, okay? I'm not that much of a gooner.
Max Gooner.
All right, I got 10 accounts. You guys are right. I got X account.
ToastyBros.thc.
Ooh.
That's fire.
See, that wouldn't be hard for us just because of the name, you know?
Yeah.
People already think we're like stoners, even though we're pretty far from it.
Or they think we own the brewery.
Or they think we own the brewery, which, understandable. I feel like if we did have like a weed company, we'd just call it Toasted Bros.
Toasted.
To keep it a little separate, you know, Toasted Bros.
Ooh, FedEx is the drug dealer. They're the mule.
Are they?
If you're buying from one of those companies, are they the mule? Maybe.
I know I used to have a friend who worked at UPS, and they had this weird unit for basically like seizing, you know, drugs and paraphernalia and stuff. Mainly just like weed that was legal. It was legally shipped, but for whatever reason, I guess, you know, maybe certain places weren't allowing it. And the people that would get it would literally just resell it.
That's insane.
Which is wild. Like they would seize it for free and then resell it for really cheap. And I'm like, that's wild. Don't go after anyone, chat. I'm not giving names, okay? I'm just the informant.
I ain't giving names.
All of our chats like, who are they? Let me hit them up.
OMG, I love the Toast Bros content on YouTube. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bounce
Dude,
on it.
I saw there's this landscaping company. I don't know how I discovered them because you ever get like, you know, you're scrolling reels or whatever, and you get that random one where they have like 10 likes, and you're like, how did I get this? You know what I mean? So it was one of those, and it was like a big dude, like a big landscaping guy, standing on a pond, and he goes, all right, guys, you know the drill today. For every you know, amount of new followers we get, I do one thank you for each follower. And he's like, today we got 110. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank you. And then it starts going like fast motion, and he's just bouncing on it. And then I just love the comments because one of them, like he's standing over a koi pond, and one of them said, rumor has it there's not a single straight fish in that pond now.
That's insane. Could we? I don't know what you think. Running it through the PCI power through here instead.
Different spot?
Yeah, it looks kind of, it's really long.
Speaking of McAllister, McAllister, wanted to ask you now before we forget. Do you have any interest in doing a D&D session again on the 48 hour? It's okay if not, I'm just asking, you know.
Thank you.
I don't know, you are like, I don't know if people really enjoy it. I'm like, I like playing people that like really want to play. And I can run one, don't get me wrong.
I know.
I'm enough fun, but
I know Zach will definitely play. I'll definitely play. I think Matt, you said you'd rather sit out.
Yeah.
I don't know about this one. That could make it. I don't know if that makes it better or worse if it's a little less people. I think Jonas said he wants to play as well, but we should probably ask him again because I don't know if that's true.
It's not in his bag, and I definitely didn't. I'm not making Matt play when he doesn't want to. It's like, well, that's just like. By the way, which I find funny because he did a great job last time.
No, I had fun with it. We were awkward. We were all awkward, but
I'm having fun. Same thing.
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, the whole stream should have stuff that, like, people can have their kind of disappear time. So, like, if someone wants to do that, and if you guys want to do that, that'd be a good calendar thing. Chat likes it. So, because they're the ones who brought it up multiple times.
Yeah, chat was going crazy. There were multiple people trying to be like, let me come D&D, and we're like, or let me come be the Dungeon Master. And we're like, we have a really good one that we like. And also I said, I think an important part of D&D is being comfortable. And I was like, we're not regular players, so honestly, having a random DM does not sound appealing to me. I was like, because I'd be even more awkward with McAllister. We've been at our highest and our lowest with him before. We've known him for like 7 years. So I'm like, we can be ourselves around him. If we have a random person, it's just not gonna be fun. I won't enjoy it. So I said it's either you or nothing.
And I always make a point to make the weirdest voice be the first one I do. That way everyone, there's a reason I almost start every campaign with a goblin, no matter who I'm playing with. They're like, I'm not sure I want to do a voice. Then I come in and I'm like, yeah, no,
And then he dies.
And then he's dead.
the goblin falls over dead.
He probably wants a raise. Oh my gosh, chat. Dang, I'm a random no, Grimlong, but we have not known you for 7 years. And you don't work here.
Yeah, no, I would say if Matt wants to chill, it's a good chill time for him.
Yeah.
I would make a trade. If you let us at one point run an hour of Street Fighter.
Ooh.
You let Zach and I run a lobby where we want to fight each other for a few, but then I want to open up a lobby. I don't know if you all have Street Fighter 6. There's time to practice.
Yeah.
Because we could do a tournament.
How many of chat has it?
Because we could do 10 on 10 where we do like these box things and we can just shout it out, and then at times we cannot play. I'd like to see if our audience has.
If Matt's not, I'm down.
That'd be fun.
I'd like to see if they have any.
Because if anything, we were happy to play and be really loud and mad at each other the whole time. But you've got to take a hiatus so I can beat you.
I haven't played in a few days.
Yeah.
What do you want to plan for maybe like
we're gonna get on it and start like running stuff so we can get back.
What day would you want to do the? Would you want it to be like an end of the day on that Friday, or for the D&D?
D&D?
it can also be Saturday as well.
Hey, what? Well, I guess Friday would be annoying
Let
because
me
you have to go
check
home
my
and come
calendar
back.
because I will say the weekends are getting more. I usually don't do shit. But turns out wedding plans fills your calendar.
It's okay, you can come at midnight.
As long as we have time.
D&D at midnight.
What if Avira applies for a job at? Are you guys talking about being the? You guys are so pushy.
What is the date for this? It's gonna be the
20th to the 22nd.
Okay.
If Avira applies for a job at
So
Toasty, can he join D&D? No. What's up?
Are you on my thing? Yeah. When you get down there, can you move that heater over into the room I'm working on?
Oh, you just want me to move it and then turn it on?
Yeah, I can't figure out, I figured out I turned the fan on, but I can't get the heat.
There she is, chat. She built forward tough.
Zach, do not be afraid to turn the heater on here, okay?
Those hash brown patties from Trader Joe's are good. They're basically like the
Oh yeah, I love those ones.
Those ones are good.
They're really cheap too.
Yeah.
Someone said an Only Dungeons page.
Did I ever rerun that cable, or do you need me to now?
It's either
Which
D&D
cable?
or a very kinky website.
Oh, I think that's fine.
Yeah. No, that's what I moved it to. It was down there.
What'd you
before.
guys said?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we probably
Yeah, we
should
should
move
move
it.
it back.
Yeah, it looks good. It's actually turned out pretty good.
Not
I was
too happy.
Oh god, why are all these lights on? What do they mean that?
Oh! Oh, wow, they went crazy. Honk, nut, brain rot.
Does the PC post?
Polka
Well,
polka dot.
let's see what lights we. Oh, it's moved. Actually, it just boot looped.
Uh-oh.
I cannot read. Oh, CPU and DRAM.
Oh, no.
Oh wait, now we're green. We're on
Hey,
green boot. So it
touchdown.
probably. Oh, and now it's white, which is VGA out and boot. And then
If you hit this button, it turns off instantly. We're good. We're golden. We're gold,
we're
baby.
gonna be golden.
I didn't expect you to be making a.
Good.
I feel like.
I respect that.
I can't remember. Did you watch that before me? Were you the one that recommended it?
I
know I watched
got
it
high and
really-
watched it one night, and it was like, I had to come in and ask him. I was like, was I high or was it good?
No, I watched because I watched like right when it came out. I remember, but I feel like normally I watch stuff that you recommend.
What are your thoughts on 5070 Ti and
trust-
5060
I trust
Ti
you.
going end of life?
Yes, I was like that.
Um,
I trust yours more.
So those
don't
GPUs,
watch
it's going to be
I know.
probably a
But I
continual
watch it,
trend
but I don't-
where that level of GPU is going to be out of stock.
He's
so
starting Arcane soon.
it is what it is. That's probably going to be something that's going to be a
He
problem
is in
throughout
for a
2026.
treat. That was probably one of my favorite shows I've like ever watched.
I've got to say, there's definitely some shows that I watch.
Thanks,
like, put
Enos.
down as, I don't think of it as like my top show,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm like, ooh, that was an amazing show. Like the story was great, but chances are, if there's anything sad in it, it's not going to reach my top ones. I'm like, I want to watch something that makes me happy.
Yeah, I feel
or
that.
maybe like, One Piece makes me happy, but it's like, happy sad. Those ones are just sad when they get sad.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my god, the writing for Silco.
Oh, dude, yeah, it was so
Such a
good.
I will say,
I
you
guess
remember
it's a character.
how important Voss was to Far Cry 3? Making it famous?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you remember Voss,
I
that
don't
crazy
remember.
Talking about the tattoos and everything, right?
guy? Voss was
Yeah.
he was the guy in the red tank top with the kind of mohawk. And
Yeah.
He's like, I killed your brother. You
Yeah,
know,
he's like the good bad guy, mostly bad, but
Oh yeah, no, he's evil. He's evil, but he's just crazy. He's
Yeah.
such a good, crazy villain.
Oh, what the hell is
And like
this?
Handsome Jack,
Yeah.
some of the best villains
Yeah,
out there.
escaping
Like
Molex.
Silco, best villain. Like,
that's for expansion.
That's so like you're like, what would I watch it for?
Would you agree, Jonas? Silco, one of the best
Such-
villains of all time.
So
No, because he's one of those ones too
the-
where he there's moments where you almost root for him. You know what I mean?
Oh, I
And
see
that's
why
they do
he
a
did
good
it.
job.
Like he's not like
Yeah.
I love it. It's like the villain. It's like I'm sorry it had to come to this, but it's like the Batman who became that.
And dude,
like,
and then the cave scene, you know, not to spoil anything, but you're just like you're like sad. You're like, wow, this is actually horrible.
Silco could 100% have been like a Batman villain. He seems
Yeah.
more like that than he does a fantasy world villain, but he does such a good job.
All right, chat.
Yeah.
We're gonna go on the raid. Thank y'all for watching.
Yeah, that'll be my next.
Buy this PC for PC Bros. Buy a PC for PC Bros. Whoop 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 whoop.
Woo!
My hair dress is like that.
You know,
Oh, Jonah, we need to ask.
you know who's the top
Will
top
you
villain
be
of all
down
time?
on the?
Pause. I'm still talking about this. All right.
Okay,
Top villain of all time.
it's gonna be clear obscure. Let's hear it.
Pain.
Oh, okay.
Naruto. There are no villains in
I'm
Clair
surprised.
Obscur.
I'm surprised.
There are no villains in Clair Obscur. I will say that
What I
confidently.
needed to ask though, because McAllister's down to do this again, but it's gonna be really hard if we only have like 2 people. So 3 would be the least we could probably do is D&D on stream again for the 48 hour.
Okay, I'm down.
Would you be down? Because Matt and I think Zach, he would like to sit out this time. They didn't really love having to do the role play. Not that we go all out or anything, but they didn't even want to do like, you know what I mean, any type
Yeah.
of.
No, I'm
and then
down.
I think it really confused Sheehy the whole time because McAllister would like give him options and he'd just be like, "Can I just roll for it?" Instead of being like, "I want to, do this or cast lightning and see my chances,"
Yeah.
So.
Grim, Naruto is no joke the best anime of all time. No one can prove me wrong. I don't care what anyone says. It just is.
Ooh, we're
And
rating
unless you
Johnny Boombox.
watch through the whole thing, then you can't tell me
He
otherwise.
can't understand it. He probably has
won't
seen the whole
understand
thing. He probably saw it when it came
Shonen
out.
Jump.
Jonah.
It's okay.
All right, chat.
Shippuden, where it's at.
We're rating Johnny Boombots. I don't know what he's doing, but we hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. We'll be building another PC tomorrow for you all. I'll see you guys then. Peace out. One of the best questionable.